What is going on, guys? Double Dragon Revive. Now, I did a previous video talking about how I could not beat this wrestler, but it's actually fairly easy to beat the wrestler, and I did it. And I was failing to use my special. The first time I fought the guy, you really need to use your specials. I didn't really know how to use it, but I wasn't paying attention. You use your special by hitting square and X at the same time. It's pretty easy to do, and you get two of them at a time. But anyway, let's get started. I'm not playing this in real time. I already played the game. This is like a pre-recorded playing of it, and I'm just gonna talk through how beaten this guy is, because you could probably beat a lot of bosses in a similar manner. See, I started it off with the special, and that's a good way to start off the fight. Look, it drained half of his gauge. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he has 2 full gauges, I think. So that did a really good amount of damage. And, you know, I was still making mistakes in this fight. Like, I should have been dodging him at those points. Then I did the special a second time. And it's okay to use them right away because you can get some back. And then I had this weapon, and after I used the special that time, he didn't even have ring post anymore in his ring. I destroyed all that. But so then obviously you use the weapon, and when he's charging up, you can actually attack him at that point. I was still making mistakes because when he was using the tornado, you know, it's easy to avoid his tornado. He's about to throw it now, I think. Yeah, all you gotta do is stay by the edge, like by the fence, and you avoid the tornado. But I wasn't doing that, as you can see, and I ended up getting hit by it. But I kept picking up the weapons again. And when I noticed when he's charging up and he turns red, you can attack him at that point. That's a good time to attack him. I remember last time I played it, I was basically talking about how, and you stay by the edge. As you can see, I got sucked into the tornado because that's the effect of it. But you try to stay far away from it, like by the edge. That's the best way to defeat him. And then I charged up another special, and then he was finished at that point. But yeah, like I said, you charge your specials up and you use those. I'm pretty sure you could probably use them on most bosses, but it was fairly easy to use, fairly easy to beat the guy. The last time I played it, I was not using special, and I didn't realize a good time to attack him is when he's like, I guess when he's charging up and he's red, you see red around him. I think that's probably the best time to attack the guy. I believe that's the case. That's what it seemed like anyway at that point. But yeah, it's fairly easy to beat the guy. And, you know, I was having trouble before because I didn't know what patterns to use, when to attack, when not to. And I was not using special at all. Again, you get 2 charges at a time. And let's go ahead and rewind it. I'm using the Share Factory. When you look at the top left-hand corner, you see those circles, 2 circles by his name. Those are your specials. As long as you got one of those lit, you can press square and X at the same time, and that's gonna do a heck of a lot of damage to him. I wasn't using it in game. You know, I prefer to only use those on bosses because I don't really need them against, you know, regular fighting enemies. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing more of this game. I actually like playing it. It's really cool. This is, you know, I've always liked beat 'em ups, but it seems like beat 'em up games are like retro based and stuff like that. So, you know, they're not really, it's not like everybody wants to make those anymore. So they made this Revive, and I definitely like it. You know, it seems like most beat 'em ups are Japanese make. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. But anyway, that's this video. Let me know how you feel about the game. Do you like this game? Do you have it? Are you thinking about getting it? Where do you stand on Double Dragon Revive? Just leave a comment. You know, let me know anything about this game.